Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. Oops. I was fighting over the bathroom. I wanted to take a shower for stream since I was on the bicycle earlier today. The stationary bike. So I'm like, you know what? I feel gross. And I'd rather stream before... shower before stream. Oh my goodness. Cannot even speak. Brain not braining. Merry Christmas, by the way. Or... No, it's still Christmas technically. Look, it's day 3 of Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Woohoo! Is this working? Oi, YouTube work. Ta-da! Merry Christmas. Super Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness. Christmas time. Woohoo! Aw, yes. There, it worked. Merry Christmas. So now for day 3. No fear, no pain. Merry Christmas in the Snowy Field 2025, Day 3. Everyone, double check the shipment left. Everyone, double check the shipment list. Do we have all the packages? Is our gear squared away? Hello? Once we test the ship's zero cell to ensure it's ready for our final day of deliveries, we'll be resurfacing in reality space as we originally planned. Today, our target is North America. Upon arrival, we will carry out our mission in our armored land vehicle. Oh man, he wants to cover all the US in a single day? That's so much! Not even the Nautilus can handle constantly switching between zero cells and driving on land for a full day without breaking down. Poor Nemo Marine. Poor baby. Ooh, super duper good luck for Bima. As a member of the crew, I want my opinions made clear. We won't be able to complete it in time. Quit your whining, Marine. We all know this is an impossible task. But we decided we were going to do it anyway. There's no getting off the ship once it's left the harbor. Besides, the line route looks to be safer than we thought. So this will be an even easier than the professor predicted. Look, there's not a single hostile to be seen on our route. Now, if only the snow would stop, we'd be set. What is it, jerk-faced leader? Something in your mind? Kind of. On the first day, I just thought we'd gotten lucky, but not a single enemy for 3 days running? That's just not natural. Oh well, I can interrogate BB about that later. As for you, Marine, we can't cut down the number of zero cells. We're also testing the Nautilus' durability. You and the other Marine's job is to keep a close eye on it while we're submerged to see if anything goes wrong. Aye aye, sir. Just please don't get too reckless, okay, Captain? If something does happen to the Nautilus, we won't be the ones who'll end up hurt. It'll be you. I know. Alright. Let's get today's delivery started. Santa Claus can't fall behind schedule. We will reach our destinations at the time we promised. It's so nice having a good delivery person. Heck, even yesterday's movies technically had good delivery people. Match cannot be selected, that's fine. Manual setup. Hiss. Lots and lots of hiss. Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. Or actually, no, in this case, I'm gonna use someone who's AoE. Now I think about it. AoE, please. Yes, match cannot be selected. Match isn't here, it's fine. Loading. Since I didn't do a full data download. So loading. Anti-personnel annihilation. Okay, the devices and the Olympus soldier. That's fine. Bonk. Believe in the power buster. I'm so bad, I haven't been using my own Santa Nemo, like just in general. Like, I know I should be raising my bond with them, but I've been raising my bond with others. Bond, bond, bond. Bond, 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 bond. Large-scale annihilator. Sheesh. So much insanity. This is fine. You finished the event? Hey, it's good finishing the event in time. Ooh, 2 4-star craft instances, 6 3-star sirens, and 3 3-star craft instances. Dang! I know I want to try a little bit for Tez. Just cause he's funny. Gauge, please. Please don't kill Morgan. Okay, she's safe. Phew! I had slight pain. Like, that's what I get for not using guts. That's 100% on me. Now, third round. Nikola Tesla. Okay, just 1 guts. Not too bad. I too can guts. You're not the only one who can guts, sir. Even more guts. Oh, that's cute. You know, I like that. And why not just raise some more gauge? Teehee. Well, how nice of him. Look at him raising everyone's gauge. So sweet. Okay, I'm just seeing how that goes. Actually, wait. Let me just give Nemo this. Cute. Do the thing, please. So cute. I love how it's... Wait. I love how his guts was 1, and then, of course, full. That's fine. You don't scare me, sir. Especially when I have the power of Buster on my side. Merry Buster Miss. Okay, almost done. And... goodbye, Tesla. Phew! They broke the battle rules for that when it could have just been a full revive. It was Tesla's Christmas miracle. Stop. Stop! Nicola, cut it out already! It's me, damn it! Nemo Engineer. We're bird connoisseur buddies, remember? Bird connoisseur?
Oh, Miss Engineer! Forgive me. A machine and genius like myself could not discern the difference between friend and fiend. It just goes to show there truly is nothing to be gained from dwelling on the past, and that's doubly true of a regretful past. Allow me to start over. Hello, Nemo Engineer, and hello,
Nemo Santa. I'm currently on leave from my captain duties.
I see. Then hello to you too, Nemo Santa. I'm Nikola Tesla, a genius inventor and humankind's greatest pioneer. I'm the true king of electricity, come to illuminate our lives, though I was unlucky enough to fall just one step short of bringing that gift to the world at large. I'm also a noted eccentric gentleman and lover of pigeons.
Pigeons. Okay, I guess that's how they're in the bird club.
And finally, I'm a friend to your technical persona, Nemo Engineer, so please, speak to me as you would an old acquaintance.
Hello, hello.
Indeed, think of our relationship as teacher and pupil, or father and son, or father and daughter, or...
Bro. Got it. I'm not sure about any of that, but I appreciate the sentiment. Huh, I had no idea you and Engineer were friends.
Interesting. Does this mean your shared information network is still incomplete? Well, I suppose everyone has secrets they wish to keep to themselves, especially a young maiden such as yourself.
A young maiden, oh my goodness, so cute.
I can understand why you wouldn't want to reveal your close bond with a perfect gentleman such as myself, even to your siblings.
Hey, it ain't like that. I just never told him because it wasn't a big deal. I love the thought of Nemo Engineer being like a tomboy. The oh my, a gentleman. For that matter, what are you even doing in North America anyway? I thought you were from Croatia.
I am, but America's where I spent the most important time of my life. This place is especially memorable for me. I felt I should pay it a visit before the final battle to retake humanity's future.
I see. I was wondering what you were doing in Long Island. Now I know. This is where you built the Warden Cliff Tower, the device that was supposed to provide power and networking to the entire planet. It was the culmination and ultimately end of your dream.
I don't know about that. This tower was but one of my many ideas. But I suppose it is true that it was the zenith of my life. I still think of it even now, especially when I'm in a particularly good mood.
Oh, it's a tower that comes out when you use your noble phantasm. The generator building's so freaking cool. It's not a building, Engineer. It's a tower. And it's not a generator either. Hello, hello. Ooh, I wonder if the tower's still there. It's the peak of Nikola Tesla's ingenious science. It is a matter transmitter, camouflage as an electricity transmitter. Say that again. It's a matter transmitter, a teleporter. The device isn't just meant for data and electricity. It's for instantly sending matter from one place to another, right?
Whoa, hold on. I never made a matter duplicator or teleporter. I can't help but blanch at such nonsense, Nemo Santa. Where in the world did you hear such hokum?
Huh? But they said it was used for teleportation in the Philadelphia experiment.
I would never assist in a military experiment. The tower is strictly for generating voltage.
Shock! You're kidding. Then does this mean the Tesla coil can't transmit matter at all? After all? Shit, I've never seen you so depressed, Captain. Hey, Nikola, are you sure you never invented any kind of teleporter?
I want to say I never did any such thing, but I don't know if I can bring myself to destroy an innocent young man's dreams. Yes, well, I wouldn't normally mention this, but the Tesla coil can certainly be used in a wide variety of ways. So I suppose it's possible that another genius could come up with a way to use it that even I would never dream of.
Aw, it was demolished in 1917, darn. Yeah, like what?
Well, perhaps. As a musical instrument, there is nothing my Tesla coil cannot do.
If mayonnaise can be an instrument, so can the Tesla coil. 6 p.m., end of workday. Hiya! I'll just let myself in. How was your day, you two? Nice and relaxing? Huh? Is it just you today, engineer? Whoa, you're wearing the reindeer hat from the shop. The reindeer hat? Adorable. Wait, you have seen Tesla coils used as musical instruments? Oh, dang. Well, yeah. That's because I'm gonna go mind the shop soon. I would have rather gotten the gift exchange, though. Congratulations on a job well done today, engineer. Is it just you reporting in? Yep. You'll never guess what happened during our delivery today. Our jerk-faced leader was so shocked, he had to go take a nap. You should have seen his face when he said that he had to go lie down for an hour in the captain's quarters. Oh no, does it mean he's starting to burn out after several straight days of hard work? Nah, nothing like that. He just wanted to cheer himself up with some of his secret pudding stash as usual. You wouldn't think it, but he's always been fascinated with wild science. Ever since he was a kid, he's just pouting because he's been splashed with a dose of cold reality. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave the list here and get going. Come stop by the shop later, you hear? What in the world happened to Santa today? Secret pudding stash, huh? I want some. I wonder what kind of pudding. Ooh, thank you, thank you. Day 4. What kind of shenanigans will happen this time? It should be fine. 6 p.m., end of workday. Phew. Great work today again. Great work again today, Master. You laid down the infrastructure absolutely perfectly. Maybe I overdid it a little. I am glad we made it back before Santa. Maybe I overdid it a little. Master, Mash, are you there? May I come in? Yes, we're here. Please come in. Food. Don't mind if I do then. Hi, you two. I hope you're both doing well. I know it's almost dinner time, but I wanted to bring you this turkey I roasted. Oh! That turkey looks amazing. My mouth is watering just looking at it. I want to eat. Right? My name may be Baker, but baking's not all I can do. Since it's Christmas and I'm wearing a cute Santa outfit, I wanted to make as many yummy dishes as I could. Be that as it may, we don't want to encourage overeating. Try not to get carried away, Baker. Anyway, here's today's report. Once you're done reading it, we can go to the cafeteria to get... You look really worn out. Were you fighting in the simulator all day or something? Oh, do we? That's strange. We've just been lounging around, relaxing all day. You know, taking it easy. I see. But maybe you've just been eating too much. Straining your stomach from overeating and not exercising can actually make your face sag. Good to know. I'm afraid the turkey will have to wait till another day, Baker. Go get some antacids for them from Nurse, will you? But the turkey! Okay, that's too bad. But you're right, they do look really worn out. Sorry, you two, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow for the turkey. Tonight, you're just going to have some nice, easily digestible porridge. Oh, come back, turkey. Okay. You're so thoughtful, thank you. Oh, and here. This may not make up for the turkey, but at least I can give it to you today. But turkey! Just one little nibble. What's this? It's a gift from Master from a very hot-blooded servant. He said it's to help her beat the cold. Yeah, it's yet another thing we were asked to bring you after we made our delivery. Man, I expected as much heading in, but I still wasn't prepared for just how hot-blooded the servant was. I'm sorry, Nemo. And AoE it is. Manual setup, please. Atlantis border guards. Might as well raise some gauge, cause why not? Wee! Thank you, Morgan. Next is... Oh, wonderful. Kali Sangha and Kali. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, totally fine. I'm just gonna go for it. Why not? Wee! All for you, Morgan. Ooh, so I will fill up my gauge. Oh, I should have boosted her art. Oh well. That was decent. Ah, it's Hot Wheels. Blazing. And just in case, I will use my guts. Guts are smart at times. Like, oh my goodness, being semi-smart. Semi. Oh, I'm not gonna resist the level buster. Beautiful. Ah, so close to breaking the gauge. And now we're all burning up, of course. That's fine. Might as well. Please break his gauge. Phew! Ooh, poor Castoria. Aw, he almost filled up Nemo Santa's gauge. What do you do again over here? Yeah, that's fine. And now to get rid of the burns. I don't like the burns. So healthy. Okay, next turn for sure if I have more Morgan cards. Wow, I'm gonna murder you. How sweet of him. Merry Christmas, everyone. Deserved overkill. finish. Yay.
Whoa, what the hell? Nemo, it's you! Oops, sorry about attacking you, my mistake. But hey, can't really blame you when this whole damn place just suddenly turned into a tundra out of freaking nowhere, yeah?
I'm sorry about that. Definitely an oversight on my part. I'm just glad you didn't singe my outfit.
Oh yeah, you're dressed differently than usual, huh? I like the red, it's a great color.
I wouldn't say it's that big of a deal.
So anyway, what are you doing here? I'm just waiting for that Santa bastard to bring me
Yes, that Santa bastard.
Hey, you're Santa! You look so ordinary that I couldn't tell at first.
What's that about looking ordinary?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely look like Santa-ish.
You've piqued my curiosity. Now I have to come out to see what I look to you.
A reindeer.
Aw, I was kind of hoping for a bigger reaction. What? A reindeer? All I see is a weird dog.
So hey, if you're Santa, does it mean you've got my present?
Of course I do. It's Santa Claus's job to bring good children what they want. If I got it wrong, feel free to return it. As a consummate professional, Santa Claus also offers a cooling off period.
Awesome. Alright, let me open it now, just to make sure it's right.
Super! I'm pretty sure that's a paw though, like... Super... Giaoi... Ne? Omiru? Wait, what? Wait, super something? What's a Giaoiru? Oh, super gear oil. Okay, that makes sense.
Oil, huh? Am I supposed to use it for cooking? Like, deep frying potatoes and stuff?
No. This oil is for your weapon. Your chakram. You're always rolling it along the ground, right?
Yeah, I kick it whenever it's Noble Phantasm time.
I know. I think you make a great soccer player, actually. Anyway, though, it must get pretty dirty from all that, right?
Sure does. I usually give it a few good whacks to knock all the dirt off. Does the trick just fine.
That's not fine at all. I guarantee there's still a bunch of dirt on it. Stubborn grime is the bane of engineers everywhere. That's where this stuff comes in.
Oh, I gotcha. This oil will make my chakram nice and smooth again.
Exactly. You gotta take good care of equipment as cool as yours. Ah, yes. Super Gyaru oil.
You're sure fired up about it.
And since it's super oil, it won't just get the grime off. It'll send it flying at incredible speeds.
Damn, even the grime's gonna fly? Awesome! Did the god themselves make this oil or something?
It's just a factory product.
Gotcha, so this god's name is Factory Product, huh?
Ah yes, the god named factory product.
Well anyway, thanks. This is just what I wanted.
You're very welcome. On another note, I don't want you to think that I'm about to say is me setting a condition on receiving this gift, on you receiving this gift, but... There's something I want to ask you, Ashwataman. Question? And with that, our mission was complete. Ashwataman wanted us to give you that box we got back, so here you are. Great, let's see what we've got. Present. Ooh, it's a bracelet. I see. It appears to be some kind of accessory. Maybe it's an armband?
Oh, while you're here, take this with you when you go, okay? It's a gift from Master. I thought I'd have to wait until another Christmas before I could give it to her. But if you can bring it to her today, I'd really appreciate it.
I see. So you have a gift from Master as well. I guess you all had the same idea. Let me just check the contents first. Knowing you, it could be something explosive, even if that wasn't your intent.
Don't worry, it's just a rock I had left over.
Is this a ruby?
Yep.
Oh, fancy!
After a war I fought a long time ago, I got cursed to wander the earth for 3,000 years. I don't even remember where I went. All I know it was a really long, really harsh journey. It makes sense. There was nowhere specific I was trying to go. I was just walking to walk. Honestly, it was pure luck that I even remembered. I needed to atone for my sins. I don't actually remember if I succeeded or not, but I do know I had every intention of making things right. So since I've walked a path like that before, let me just say this. Remember how you felt when you took that very first step. Remember each time you look at how this rock shines. You made a real important promise, right? So I hope you find good fortune throughout your journey.
That is such a sweet gift. I like that. That armband is blessed with good fortune. Oh, it's got a little extra magical energy as well. Yeah, it feels nice and warm. I see. I think he's trying to encourage you to not let the winter cold get to you. Thank you, Nemo. This could be just what Master needs in winter. Don't thank me. Thank Ashwataman. Alright, that's all from me today. There's still 3 days left of winter vacation. Try not to overdo it. Can do, Captain. Saint Quartz, yummy. Day 5. I wonder who he'll visit next. It's so funny how they automatically think to just attack. PP. Nautilus docking complete. Initiating zero cell. It sounds so silly. PP docking. Oh, we get to see it. Yes, very good, everyone. We're right on time again. It's 1500 hours at Chaldea right now. If we keep this pace, we should make it back shortly after the end of the day. I know, right? Yeah, 3 hours should be enough to make these last 15 deliveries. Captain Santa, is something bothering you? No, I wouldn't say that, but I have decided to call it a day here. These routes being so oddly clear is starting to nag at me. I want to go check in on Master and Mash. So we're gonna have a party in Master's room this afternoon? Yay! This rocks! Yes, we will. Assuming Master's actually in her room, that is. Ah, now I see. You always have been strict about keeping to the rules, Captain. For my part, I've been happy to enjoy their kindness. Call me leader when we're making deliveries. Oh wait, we're the Nautilus now, so maybe Captain is fine. At any rate, we need to strike while the iron is hot. As soon as we deliver this present to Skogskadi, we'll head straight back to Chaldea. We're scheduled to arrive at the border at 1600 hours. All hands, proceed with your duties accordingly. Aye aye, sir. I'll radio Baker and ask her to bake a cake before we... Huh? Hang on. I just picked up an unidentified heat signature on our sonar. Oh crap, it's huge. What's going on? It wasn't there a second ago. I'm sorry, there's no way to avoid it. We're going to make contact in about 20 seconds. Being called leader sounds fun, actually. 5 p.m., 1 hour before end of workday. It looks like we made it back with time to spare today, Senpai. I'm glad our work was so easy to get done today, but I can't help wondering if something changed. That's a good point, Mash. You know, I was just thinking about asking that myself. That's a good point, Mash. So, you think the Nemo series have another goal in mind besides delivering presents? You could say that. Any thoughts, BB? More or less, what do you think, BB? Huh? You're asking me? I'm already providing 0 sales that let you jump to each delivery area around the world instantaneously for free. Now you want me to tell you what this latest event is really about too? It's starting to feel like you're just using me. We really do appreciate how generous you've been with your help. But if anything were to happen to the Nemo series and we weren't there to help them, we'd never forgive ourselves. So please, BB, if there's anything you know about what the Nemo series are up to, please tell us as much as you can. When Mash said, if there's danger, we need to do something. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm worried they might be in danger. Danger, huh? Well, I can promise you this. What you see with Nemo is exactly what you get. He knows what kind of Santa he wants to be, and being exactly that is all he's trying to do, period. In addition, the Nemo series are also taking on an especially difficult delivery mission as a special case. My guess is that they've been going around talking to different servants to gather intel for that mission. Nemo Santa's keeping those talks secret, which is probably why you feel like he's hiding something. But keep that just between us, okay? And one last thing, in all seriousness, don't ask any of the Nemos about this. If Nemo Santa finds out that you did, he'll abandon this delivery mission on the spot. Because the only way this mission will succeed is if no one else knows about it. And that has no effect on anyone. No one can know about it? So they're trying to make a delivery with 0 impact whatsoever? That's right. This mission is all about making 0 impact on the world by delivering a package that's completely empty. You want to know what the point of delivering such a package is? Great question. I'm wondering about that myself. But for whatever reason, Nemo, the Phantom Spirit, really has his heart set on this bizarre mission. In fact, it's the reason he agreed to become Santa Claus in the first place. I respect the decision and his wish to keep it quiet. Even if this mission may ultimately be pointless, I won't mock it or say it's meaningless. Anyway, enough of that. See you later, Senpai. Make sure you keep gathering lots of resources, okay? Seriously, between my painful losses at the Holy Grail front and my servant fest being snatched out from under me, I'm in big trouble here. You better believe the world's most advanced AI won't be forgetting that humiliation anytime soon. So, even as we speak, I'm stocking up on resources to one day take my revenge. I'm counting on you too, Senpai. From now on, I'm hoping you'll donate any spare change you get at the store to my crowdfunding campaign. I'm sorry, but there's not much change from digital transactions. I guess this explains why we haven't seen the BB channel lately. The BB channel is broke. What do you think, Senpai? If we can take BB at her word, it sounds like we'd be better off in the dark. I think that's fine. I'm sure Nemo has a good reason. The fact that he's keeping this secret is meaningful in itself. I'm sure he has a good reason. Yes, I agree. It seems pretty clear that he's got a larger goal of some kind in mind, but we don't need to know. That doesn't mean we have to stop quietly keeping their delivery routes clear, though. We can still help however we can. In the meantime, let's go wait for the Nemo series to get back. "6:30 p.m., 30 minutes after the end of workday." Where could they be? I hope they're okay. Hi, yes, we're back. Man, that was rough. I never expected to run into a disaster like that. It's a good thing we already had experience fighting in void space. I'll say. We were like a whale running into a school of hungry sharks. That's why we got back so late. We had a difficult time fending them off. Sorry for the delay, Master. You can rest assured that Team Nautilus is back now. Would you mind giving them a report, Professor? I'm still a little out of breath. You look exhausted, Nemo. What happened out there? Yes, well... It started when a group of unknown enemies attacked us while we were en route to delivery. Oh no. I'm expecting pirates. If someone's gonna derail this. You know what? Why not? MASH and Nemo SSR cannot be selected. That's fine. Manual. And away we go. Poor Nemo. Okay. Muspel, Regrisi, and Jotun. And now boop. Why not all of her? Ibuki Doji's adorable. Yay. Yaga. Okay, that. Ooh. Oh, that filled up her gauge a lot more than I thought it would. I appreciate that. Very nice. And then might as wait, not that one. Might as well. All for you, ma'am. The goddess of summer. Yay. Fatal battle, 3 out of 3. BB? I'll defeat before the Nautilus endurance runs out. Oh, this is... Ooh. I mean, it's fine. Just gotta use this. Yeah, that's fine. BB, what are you doing, BB? Oh, first break is good. That MP loss. Oh, our poor endurance. But it's fine. Just gotta keep on filling up gauge. Just keep bunking, just keep bunking. Phew! Goodbye, Ibuki. Can you please not beat up Santa? Thank you. I feel like Santa can probably break her. Hey, I don't gotta be stingy.
見つからないように走行支援を要請する
Like I could have started off with Castoria. Oh well.
いややっちまえ良い子のみんな最低メリークリスマス消えなさい
Thank you, Ark.
真夏のチャームロック先輩応援よろしく
Oh. Ooh, no wonder why we can't bring the other Nemo. Makes sense.
トリトンエンジンスタート照準よろし計算完了ほらぶん回すぜ館内設備ロックプリンはいいかしら許可する海を荒らす者をキャプテンネモは許さない行くよ燃えトラム最低シ
So much damage to BB. Holy cow. Like, dang, Captain. What was BB doing there? What happened to his respecting his decision and keeping quiet? What was BB doing there? BB? I don't know, she just showed up out of nowhere, then left after we beat her, like always. Well, I'm sure she interfered. I mean, came to warn us for a reason. When BB's acting like a villain, it's usually because she's actually trying to help someone else. I see. Anyway, we managed to reach depth level 5 in our 0 cell. Now we just have to worry about breaking through the grand wink wink. Anyway, here's today's delivery list. As you can see, Team Nautilus runs a safe and tidy submarine. BB's the only reason we didn't get back around 1600 hours like we planned. Okay, that takes care of the report. We better be going now, Professor. Right, sorry, I did it again. I guess I'm still not used to having normal conversations. Oh, by the way, I've already set up the shop. I hope you'll stop by if you have any time to spare. Thank you, Professor. I need more lotto. I need more shopping. Day 6. Nearing the end of Christmas. Oh, good morning. This is a promising start to the day, running into you here. So, what are you up to today, Misaki? Oh, I don't know. I haven't, decided yet? I see. Well, you still have plenty of winter vacation left, so take your time to think about it while you enjoy a nice, leisurely breakfast. We're off to get started on our Santa duties. With any luck, we'll be back in record time today. Wait, hang on a second. What is it? Can I ask why you decided to become Santa Claus? I guess the simple answer is that Martha asked me to do it. But the reason I ultimately accepted is that there's something I want to deliver as Santa Claus. Santa Claus is supposed to be the type of fantasy who brings joy and good fortune wherever he goes, right? Maybe my reason piggybacked on that miracle. I became Santa not just so I could bring presents to people waiting for them, but so I could bring presents on behalf of those who wanted to give them. I'll admit, it's more selfish than the other Santa servants, but what's wrong with a Santa like that? Nothing, and it's not selfish at all either. Not a thing. Well, see you later, Santa. Bye. See you this evening. Today's delivery is for someone really unusual, so I should have a good story for you when I get back. Unusual, eh? Cannot use MASH, that's fine. I'm gonna believe in the power of Buster. And the power of Berserker, I mean. Both. Both is good. Key Assassin and Berserker. Oh. Humanity correction formula. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Intriguing. Humanity correction formula. I'm just gonna go all out. Ooh, pretty good. Fatal Battle 2 out of 3. Oh wow, Humanity Correction Formula. Fantastic. I wonder if I'll run into another Humanity Correction Formula afterwards. So much humanity correcting. Wee. I'll raise the gauge of my attackers. Oh no, wishing it was. Uh-ohs. Yeah, you know Santa's fine. Oh, it almost. He bonk. Yeah, it's fine. Phew. Let's see. Third one is... First Hassan. Blessings of Salvation. Oh no! Okay, I have one left. That's good. Good enough for now. Potentially, maybe. Yeah, should be fine. Oh gosh, I'll check out his buffs after. I see a death thing. Thank you, Morgan. Ooh, Castoria. Morgan lived. Yep, more increasing death and medium chance to inflict death. Fantastic, and even more death, death, death. It's all death here. Only death. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Castoria. Oh, he's really hating on Morgan. Sheesh. Then again, Morgan would be the scariest one here. That's understandable. For you, Morgan. Go get him. Oh, they're supposed to be more susceptible to instant death than most servants. Phew! Thank goodness Morgan said no to that. Phew. Glad I managed to keep my head. That would have been too close for comfort without guts.
It could not be otherwise for this conflict. I did my strength restrain. Offer thy gratitude for this blessing of salvation, for thy future's path it hath opened.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't remember Santa Claus having any such attribute.
No matter.
You actually lost Nemo on his fight despite the double guts. Dang.
Wherefore art thou comes, phantom spirit Nemo? Is repentance for sins yet to be committed thy desire?
Of course not. There's only one reason Santa goes anywhere. I have a present for you, First Hassan, though I don't know if it'll be to your taste.
Impossible. My sword tolls the hour of one's passing, no more, no less. And so no worldly desire do I harbor. Santa Claus hearkens to the call of yearning, I well know, but my own soul is void of such cravings.
I'm sure that's true, but this isn't from me. It's from someone who really put their heart into it, hoping you'll accept it. Ooh, food! Like, if he doesn't want it, I'll take it. I heard there were several Hassans, but the first was always alone. So I made this, hoping he could enjoy himself, even on his own. I'm sure he'll like it. At least, I hope he will. It's called osechi. It's a fancy meal they make in Japan to celebrate New Year's. Seems like the perfect time for it. I heard they mostly make it with foods that don't spoil easily. That way, they don't have to stand in the kitchen over and over again for 3 days.
Our teachings harbor no traditions for the coming of the new year. But no cause does it make to spurn a gift from creation's mother. The vessel I shall myself return once my repast has ended. So important a task, ill suits such callow neophytes as Cursed Arm and his ilk.
I see, thanks. That'll be a big help. First Hassan, I actually...
Very well. Bare thy neck.
But I haven't even told you anything yet.
Thy path to my domain, laid bare thy intent. Seek not my pardon. Shouldst thou err, thou wilt vanish. I require no more than this. No longer do I bear the mantle of grand. Thy errand is no concern of mine. That no other grand servant, save perhaps one, will in thy business meddle. I tell you now.
Do you think I can do this?
Thy query is a curious thing. For thy triumph or failure, the world shall be no different be. Shouldst thou fail, thy name will to nothing fade. Ah, whatever hast thou been nothing. Trouble thyself not with what afterward may come. No, thy task leaves thee too little time to worry even over its outcome.
Got it. Thanks, San. You just helped me get over the last of my doubts.
Nevertheless, prepare thyself. Long have I dwelt here at the border, twixt life and death, so long now, that the border itself have I become. So much death have I meted out, that I am become death itself. As one who dwells over long in an impossible realm, must in turn an impossible being become.
Hello, hello.
so too, who creates the impossible and invisible must eventually these qualities embody.
Thanks, Gramps.
In the shadow of the physical world, faith is a tether to bind those who would otherwise for meaning want. Recall thy purpose, Captain, remember, so that upon our next meeting, thy work upon thy design be complete.
Good talk, Gramps. Welcome back, leader. Did you say hi to First Hassan? Yeah, he was even scarier than I imagined. Apparently for him, what we're trying to do is no bigger a deal than a morning prayer. I wanted to ask him if we were about to do something unforgivable, but he wasn't having it. His response pretty much came down to, I don't care, just do what you want. Oh my, that is certainly harsh. Does this mean we proceed as planned then? Yeah, Marine. Tell Master we won't be coming back today. All hands to your stations. Zero Cell, Def 7. Destination 2017. 2017? Set sail for the promised time. Alrighty. Good luck, Nemo. Day 7 of Christmas. Yay. Day 7? Yeah, just like a 30-minute journey to 8 years ago. Good. You're all here. Before we start delivering presents, there's something I want you all to hear. It's about the real reason I agreed to become Santa Claus. All the serious expressions. Santa Claus brings miracles to people just by being Santa Claus. He delivers gifts to everyone who wants them, making the end of the year something to celebrate. That's why Santa Claus exists. That is his fundamental duty. You could even say he's the collective wish of everyone who gathers together on the holy night. But that's only what the people want, not Santa Claus himself. There's nothing that says Santa Claus can't have his own desire that's separate from his fundamental duty. Basically, what I'm trying to say is... put a sock in it already, Captain Jerkface. We already know what you want to say. There's someone you want to give a present to yourself, right? You mean Master. And not the Master back at Caldea right now, but the Master from back before we even met. It makes sense. As a child of the sea, Triton is supposed to ensure the safety of a voyage. And if you're going to give her a good luck charm, that's the kind of thing to do at the voyage's start, not with the end in sight. Besides, leaving a small miracle at someone's bedside while they're sleeping is pretty classic Santa Claus. Yeah, you don't have to explain anything to us. We all know exactly how you feel. You want to give the best present you can to the person you most want to have a present from you, right? Yes, I think it's a wonderful idea. It's the sort of thing only no one-turned Santa could do. Though I don't think it'll be easy to pull off. You guys. Yeah, you're right. This isn't a reason so much as a desire. The person I want to give a present to doesn't exist in this time. No, it's more accurate to say that giving it to her now wouldn't mean anything. I would still like it. Present Caldea has lots of allies and plenty of servant power. If we need help, we can be reasonably sure that someone will provide it. But that wasn't the case in Caldea of the past. When they first began repairing singularities, Caldea couldn't even afford the time to have so much as a cup of coffee. So I want to deliver this present to the Caldea in the Antarctic in the year 2017. It may not be much, but I want to pay Misaki the greatest respect I can before she sets out on her long journey. What's more, it's only because I'm a phantom spirit that I can even try this, since that's what lets me zero cell in the first place. If we make even one wrong move, we'll be completely erased. If we change even the smallest thing in the past, history's corrective force will mercilessly unravel our very existence. And that's not even getting into how difficult it is to sail to the past in the first place. For every year we go back in time, the Nautilus will be at a greater risk of getting crushed. And with every year, the obstacles we face will change. Even knowing all that, are you also willing to join me in this selfish undertaking? Of course, Captain. We're with you all the way. Thank you, everyone. Alright, let me go over the operation. Even with a zero cell, jumping into the past from void space is going to be extremely difficult. My plan is to go back by 1 year each day. If we succeed, we'll pin the coordinates with the paper moon and use them as a starting point for our next jump. Once the coordinates are pinned, we'll resurface at standard time, the Nautilus recover, and carry out our present deliveries. Over the course of 7 days, we'll continue traveling back in time until we reach 2017. From there, the Nemo with the strongest spirit origin will carry out the mission. Any questions? Ooh, I've got one. If we can go back in time to 2017, couldn't we just stop the explosion before it happens? That would be the worst kind of alteration we could make. If we prevented the explosion at the old Chaldea, the current Chaldea would cease to exist. The most important rule of traveling to the past is to not even try changing a single thing, no matter how small. Although since our spirit origins aren't strong enough to last in parallel worlds anyway, it would be more accurate to say we couldn't change a single thing. Even if you succeeded at infiltrating Chaldea base in 2017, Marine, the moment you tried to change the past, you would find yourself disappearing. So yes, our first and most important rule for this mission is to change nothing and leave nothing else behind. Gotcha. Well, what about talking to someone? Can we do that? Like, even if we can't change their destiny, couldn't we at least say thank you or something? I can't say with any certainty that even that would be safe. From the other person's perspective, having someone else thank them for no discernible reason is very likely to change their subsequent actions. The only way it could work would be to keep to topics that no one at Chaldea at the time would think twice about. Professor's right, which is why we'll need to exercise extreme caution while infiltrating their old base. Oh gosh, you thought they were talking about part 2? There's always explosions at Chaldea. Our operative will need to swim through the Void Sea on their own and zero sail to the Antarctic basin itself. If they succeed, they'll then need to carry out the mission without being seen. I have the shift schedule for Chaldea's staff on the day of the incident, and I've also figured out the optimal route to reach our destination. And in case the operative does run into a staff member, I figured out who they can disguise themselves as so that nobody will suspect them. I'll make the disguise as soon as we're done here. It'll depend on how well the operative can pretend to be that person in the day that they're seen. In the event they're seen. Fortunately, I already know they can, so that won't be an issue. Alright, that's the mission plan. Any other questions? Nope. Okay, then from here on, we're all in this special operation together. I call it 8 Years Snow Carol. Thanks again, everyone. We will deliver this gift successfully, or my name isn't Santa Claus. I believe in you, Santa. This should be fine. I'm just waiting for the thingy to show up. Okay, enemy class tendency mystery. Oh my goodness, my favorite. I love mystery. Match cannot be selected, that's fine. Go into the past and don't do anything, just stand there menacingly. T-pose. And ooh, Lamu. Beautiful. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely Lamu. You know, I feel like raising gauge. I'm not gonna resist. Let's just raise gauge. Why not?
下がっているようにいい判断です。輝き
Totally not gonna regret this. Oh yeah, that was fine. Shrill laugh.
暗き水
How dare you mock me? Stinky Lamu.
こっそりね圧倒します。防具を展開します。
Raise gauge even more.
それは絶えずに
Fine.
滅びの最果てにありながらトリバースロードレスキャメラ
Thank you, Morgan. Enforcement Knights. This is fine, I guess. Yeah, why not? Also raising Nemo's gauge. I guess it's good, just in case.
こっそり緊張するこっそりね
You go, Nemo.
フックショット不在のようだはいほいそういダメかすまない
So why'd you go to the past to pick up some milk and eggs? Really? Sure. Well, in this case, I'd be fine to do that.
熱を帯びなさい丸みアドワーズ
And now to believe in the power of arts.
黄昏の時目立たず抜けないでサンタを見たことはないじゃ
Ta-da!
ない最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集う円卓の守護者たちラウンドオーバー
You got this, Santa.
雪原の彼方であってもサンタクロースはやってくるこっちプレゼント10日ホーリーオンノーチラスイエーイモルゴ
Yay. According to Carter's interlude, Caldea does race shift to acquire supplies like food. So it would work out.
下がっているように目を背け
Canon enough.
誇りにかけて輝き
I should have just used all Castoria there. Oops. Mage of Paradise and Fire Fairies. Defeat Merlin, that's fine. Wait. What alter? Gain resistance to all attacks. Thanks, Merlin. How kind of you, Merlin. Merlin, Merlin, Merlin. Merlin, 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 Merlin.
であればあともう少し
Freaking Merlin.
して
Stinky Merlin. Darn Merlin.
どこから潰したものか
Merlin, 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 Merlin. Merlin.
早炊きですよ彼上に宝具
Oh, I'm probably because she's the first Santa. That makes sense then.
そういいでしょう私の足元で許しを乞います落ちよロードレスキャメロット分断する許すもの多くの
He got Merlin down once. Dreamlike charisma. I like how he only gave himself invincible.
クリスマスだポーターはくじけないまだまだ
Well, this will hurt.
たくさんあるのはいいことさ
But it's okay, you know, I'm gonna believe in a Christmas miracle.
こっそりね目をいい判断です まだですね
AKA the back row.
消えます
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
Okay, that wasn't bad actually.
手に入らない誇りにかけてよく言いましたそこです動くな
Oh, she removed the defense buffs. Okay, that's perfect.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
Thanks, Merlin. Merlin, 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 Merlin.
目いい羽目を背けない
I want to have Morgan defeat Merlin.
でいいでしょう私の足元で許しを乞います落ちよロードレスキャメロットモルゴー潰れなさい公園の
Ta-da! Battle finish. Stinky Merlin. Hello, hello. My. I come all this way to warn you, only to be treated like a threat? I guess you really do hate me. No, I don't hate you, Merlin. Even so, I can't just sit back and let someone so important to Chaldea throw his life away on a fool's errand. It's not too late to turn back, Nemo. Risking your life for the one-day miracle that is Santa Claus is, well, dumb. Even if it works, it won't actually do anything. If you turn back now, you won't disappoint anyone. Merlin, come on, we're believing in a Christmas miracle. Not to mention that breaking the rules to travel into the past is very unlike you. Thank you for that half-hearted warning, Merlin. I'm honored that you come all the way to see us while we're in the middle of a zero cell. Now, could you repeat what you just said? I heard you loud and clear, but I still want to make sure. Oh, you mean the part about it having no effect? I'm sorry to say, it's true. The gift you're trying to give her is a small bit of happiness that doesn't interfere with the past, right? Your plan is to create a Chaldea uniform embedded with a dream catcher, a ward against misfortune, and swap it out with her old one without anyone noticing so she's more likely to survive the battles ahead. To ensure that you wouldn't adversely affect the past, you asked the fossil hunter lady and the heroic spirit with Shiva's authority for advice. And you enlisted the spinster fairy's help to make sure the new uniform would be indistinguishable from the old one. Unfortunately, the matter transfer idea turned out to be a bust, but First Hassan was still willing to look the other way, since he's a soft touch for these kinds of things. But even after all that work, your efforts will still amount to nothing. We're going to go back in time and swap out her uniform without anyone noticing. And as long as Master doesn't realize she's been given a gift, there won't be any conflict with past events. You're right in that you'll avoid creating a time paradox with that approach, but it also means it will have practically no effect. A protective charm has the greatest effect when its bearer truly believes it will keep them safe. But a charm the bearer doesn't know they have, it's all but useless. Let's say someone was beset by nightmares every day. The most luck a charm like this could bring is to help them wake up maybe a second earlier than usual. That's what I mean when I say it won't have any effect. Do you understand now? I understood all that when we set out. I meant what you said before. The risking your life for the one-day miracle that is Santa Claus is the dumb part. If that's what you really think, we're going to pick up the battle where we left off. I'm going to prove that there's nothing dumb about this at all. Really? You don't think altering the past and risking your own obliteration for the infinitesimally small bit of luck is dumb? No, all luck matters, Merlin. Even if it's just a 0.0000001% bonus.
What do they say these days? Ah yes, the juice isn't worth a squeeze.
No one says that, Merlin.
Even if you succeed, it will change nothing.
I know, Chaldea will win even without my doing this. I'm well aware that what I'm doing will in no way contribute to their victory. But that's not the point. Don't diss my job. What about everything else I said? Meh. Just don't diss my job, Merlin. That's not what it means for those who got a late start to reward those who went on ahead. Our opportunity to receive compensation or joy is long gone. Right from the start, we were never part of her team. But even so, she still wanted to help them. She felt as if doing so would be all the reward she would need. So yeah, even if the difference we make here is so trivial, not even Shiba can perceive it, I still believe it'll be meaningful. And I think the courage needed to weather the ensuing storm is truly precious. Just like it was for a certain summoner's life. So I'm not going to let you or anyone else say it's dumb to give everything for a single moment of peace.
Now I see. My clairvoyance only lets me observe the present. I thought my vision was blurry because of the vampire thing, but now it all makes sense. My apologies. Allow me to rephrase. It may be dumb, but that's also what makes it wonderful. No, it seems I was the dumb one here. I should have known First-san wouldn't get something like this wrong. I'm sorry for bringing your parade. Go on, Nemo. I'll remember this wish even if no one else does.
Thanks, Merlin. I do appreciate your coming all this way to warn us. How nice. Hello. I laze around. For the most part, and then I exercised, and then I showered, and now I'm here.
Oh right. When you get there, please give him my regards. Tell him. What are you, stupid? Just a hunch, but I think the two of you will really hit it off.
Really, Merlin? Saint quartz, nom nom nom, delicious. 8-year snow carol. Loading. Ooh! Animation. After reaching the point where I had 8 hours remaining, I opened the Nautilus's hatch and swam out into the void sea on my own. I can't risk getting closer than this in the Nautilus. Shiba wouldn't miss a submarine emerging in the Antarctic. I have to emerge in Chaldea base alone, with only the bare minimum of equipment. Because I'm swimming against the flow of time, space rolls around me like a raging river, bearing down on me harder the further I go, or the further into the past I go. I transform my lower body into a merman's, and keep swimming against the vortex. Sands of Merman sounds fun. I feel the cold of the negative waters, and the pressure of knowing that even the slightest deviation in my route will lead to my erasure. I'm used to swimming in the sea of void space, but swimming in it while also traveling through time is something else altogether. No ordinary spirit origin could endure it. Instead of fighting the current, they simply stay in place and disappear. 60 seconds is all I can bear. A single second never felt so long in the ocean as in this moment. A dizzy spell impedes my vision. The overwhelming fear threatens to rob me of consciousness. I grit my teeth harder and do my best to restore my shattered senses to normal. I still have 7 hours worth of distance to cover to reach the target. Will I make it in time? For that matter, will my spirit origin last that long? This operation has zero margin for error. 60 seconds is both the longest time my spirit origin can hold together and the shortest time it takes to reach the destination. I can't make a single mistake. I can't slow down even for a moment. If I put even one finger out of place as I swim towards 2017, this operation will fail and my body will scatter like dust. It is very literally do or die. No one in their right mind would think to attempt this. Probably no one in their wrong mind either. And is the payoff for braving all this danger going to be worth it? I can't say that it is. So then, what do I hope to get by doing this?
You're right in that you'll avoid creating a time paradox with that approach, but it also means it will have practically no effect.
The spatial current grows even more intense. It blocks my way, feeling as solid as a wall. Within it, I see glimpses of someone else's memories. Oh wait, he's not really a master candidate, is he? You're the only one who was just a candidate. Hang on. I should take this. Hello? Caddock's awake now? And he's in good health? That's great. Send him to the command room immediately. Good news, Misaki. Caddock's fully recovered. You can go back to just being a spare, and we can start doing our jobs properly without holding your hand all the time.
Huh? What are you talking about? Your training and mission days are over. You're just a regular girl with no special talents. Stop trying to be something you're not. Just hang out in your room and let the experts handle things. So don't bother listening to the residents of the Lost Belts. Besides, we've got them all beat when it comes to sheer suffering. We're from proper human history. We're the victors. We took the intended route. We can't let anyone take that from us. We can't. Still, what can we do with only 12 of us? There's no way we can ever rebuild what we lost. You know as well as I do how bleak things are, right? Those last 12 people know nothing of this kind of solitude, this sort of pressure. They should be the ones to compromise. They should be the ones to disappear. Any pain they've experienced is nothing compared to ours. You know, you're not quite right in the head. You've almost died countless times, surviving by luck alone.
That is strange for Trom.
You've forsaken countless worlds, kept alive by the devil's own luck. You've abandoned countless people, countless worlds, to their deaths. And despite all that, you're still no worse for wear.
Yeah.
Let's say someone was beset by nightmares every day. The most luck a charm like this could bring is to help them wake up maybe a second earlier than usual.
That's more than enough of a reward. Base sequence. Human genome confirmed. Alignment. Good neutral. Welcome to the data center for the future of humankind. This is a security organization for the preservation of humanity, Chaldea. Fingerprint, voiceprint, and DNA authentication cleared. Magical circuit assessment complete. Username matched. You're recognized as a member of the primates. Nice to meet you. You're a final visitor today. We hope you enjoy your time here. Yay for final visitor. On this day, the 48th Master Candidate entered Chaldea. She was recruited on short notice from a group of ordinary civilians thanks to her extremely high race shift aptitude, in spite of her having no knowledge of magecraft. However, Chaldea already had a full set of masters for teams A through D ready to investigate their first singularity. This 48th rookie master candidate was only brought in to match the number of coffins they had prepared. I wonder why they chose that number specifically. Nobody had any great expectations for her. Which is why our plan went off without a hitch. I switched out the master uniform Chaldea had prepared for her to wear after her entry inspection with her gift. According to Chaldea's own records, owing to a lack of resources, they didn't have any more uniforms made up until January 2019. So even if her uniform is eventually disposed of after Chaldea returns to standard space, she should still wear it before then. Hello, Elron. Huh? What are you doing in this section? I'm just on my way back from a coffee break. What about you? Shouldn't you be at your post at the entrance gate? I was just stepping away for a little personal business. Besides, it's not like we're supposed to get any more visitors today, right? Yeah, okay. Almost everyone's in the command room anyway, so there's not much to keep an eye on. Oh, you're guessing this L run doesn't happen for people who haven't cleared Paper Moon? Oh, I wonder! How about you? Aren't you going to the command room? Me? I'm a warehouse guard for life. I don't care about the race shift experiments. Hell, the whole reason I took this job at the lab out in the middle of nowhere was to avoid getting caught up in mage turf wars. The moment the race shift works, you just know all those masters are gonna start fighting over who gets to own it. Screw that noise. I don't want to get mixed up with any of the factions. Yeah, I know what you mean. It might be secret Anumosphere tech at its core, but it also uses tech from almost every other department somewhere or other in its workings. So I'm sure the other lords have all sent in spies to see what happens. Definitely not your thing. Right, so I'm just gonna head back to the warehouse now. Later, Elron. If I were you, I wouldn't leave my post even if there aren't any visits scheduled. You don't want the director treating you out again. Yeah, thanks for the warning. The conversation went perfectly naturally. I'd already anticipated I might run into her here. Everything's going to plan. All I have to do now is find somewhere private to dive back into void space. Oh, hey there! Are you heading back from a break too? My spine stiffens the tiniest bit. This is not a meeting I accounted for.
It's rough, isn't it? Feels like all of Chaldea's on edge. Like we can't afford to make even a single mistake. But I guess that's just how it goes, right? We've all been working to make today happen. This is it. It's almost time for the director to give a speech to all the masters and staff members. I know you're big in staying neutral, but you should at least stop by. It'll make a good impression on her.
No thanks, I'm just gonna go back to the the warehouse. I don't really like the director when she's giving speeches. She's not so bad most of the time, though.
I feel exactly the same. Phew, you really don't mince words, huh? You should leave a note in the suggestion box or something, and let her know what you think. I tell her myself, but she never listens to me.
You really think I could get away with telling her I don't like her?
I mean the part about how she's not so bad most of the time. Nobody hates the director when she's giving a speech more than Olga Marie herself. So if a staff member in your position says you like her, maybe she'll come to like herself a little more. By the way, I couldn't help but notice.
Notice what?
Are you okay? You look exhausted. Almost like you've just run around the whole world or something.
I was just having coffee, see? My complexion's fine.
Oh really? Maybe it was just my imagination then. Something about your back gave me that impression. I'm sorry, you'd think, being a doctor, that I remember not to diagnose someone so casually.
Hey, don't worry about it. You're not entirely wrong. I am pretty tired. That's why I had this coffee, ha ha ha. I was just working on a really important job. Of course, I'm gonna feel some pressure.
Gotcha. Thanks for all the hard work. But I don't want you pushing yourself too hard.
When the job is done, you should tackle something light and fun next. Of course, work being work, it's not always going to be pleasant, but ideally, it should be fun too. So after you're done with all this big important job that's meant to help everyone out, I want you to work on something fun that's just for you. And if you can work on it with teammates you're close to, that'd be even better for you and for them. Teammates? What have they got to do with this? Oh, nothing, I guess. Sorry again. You struck me as someone who prefers to be alone. But even from this brief little chat, I can tell you have a strong sense of personal responsibility. I have no doubt that the people around you admire you for that. They know you'll help when times are tough. We don't always get as many opportunities to help and laugh with people as we like, so we've really gotta treasure what we do get. If you have time later, stop by the infirmary. Hopefully you're fine, but better safe than sorry. With that, the man gave a quick wave and turned to leave. Then before I knew what I was doing... Hey, sorry, do you mind if I ask you something? He gave me a mild, and turned back around. It's not about me, it's about a friend of mine. Posing it as a hypothetical, I asked him his thoughts on a struggle for survival between two worlds that were the same yet different. My question wasn't about the nature of the worlds themselves. It was about an outsider who had been put in a position to witness their struggle and decide which one would ultimately win. I had to know if he thought this outsider's actions were good or evil, and how he would judge someone like that. What a random hypothetical to be asked. Is this the plot of a sci-fi movie? I'm not sure I can give an especially well-informed opinion on something complicated like that. Having said that, if we start from the premise that only one side can survive, and conflict is inevitable, then trying to determine whether the outsider is good or evil is asking the wrong question. Since both the opposing sides are human, there will be no avoiding a clash of values, a battle between right and wrong, as they say. As a rule, people tend to believe that they're in the right, or to put it another way, they can only do what they believe is right. So no matter how righteous each side's cause may be, once they find themselves at a cross purposes, the other side must be wrong by definition. So wrongness is inevitable. That goes for the opposition, and it goes for you opposing them in turn. No matter how good a person you may be, when you have to fight for your survival, you simply can't keep your hands clean. Is that what you're saying? That's right. There's no getting around that. So no matter what, you can't believe your side is completely correct and the other is completely wrong. Might doesn't make right. The only thing a conflict's victor wins is the right to decide what to do next. So you think battles for survival can only ever be wrong, huh? Does it mean there's no right to be found anywhere? Sure there is. It's in you right now for worrying about this. How nice. Thinking about the fact that we survived, that's what the man in the white coat said was right. What he didn't say, at least, not in so many words, was that he hoped we would be the kind of people who did that. It was a conventional, obvious answer, but his words rang with absolute certainty. In that moment, he seemed to me like a wise old sage living alone on a mountaintop who had borne witness to countless conflicts over the course of his life. I'm not talking about me, this is about my friend. Oh right, you did say that, didn't you? My bad. My bad, my foot. He definitely thinks I'm talking about myself. I think I can see why she would become so attached to this man after working with him for a year. Anyway, I better get going. I may not look like it, but I'm still the head of the medical department. The director's probably just going to kick me out, but I'm going to drop by the command room and check in. Hang on, I know this is a weird request, but have you got anything you don't need on you? Say, a spare pen or something, anything you won't miss, that can be replaced easily? Oh sure, I've got lots of things like that, gotta be prepared to head out at a moment's notice and all. Please do. Gloves! Actually, could I have another set? I like to use them when I'm guarding the warehouse too.
Sure. If you ever need more, just say the word. Haha, this is great. Feels like you're really appreciating my work.
This doesn't have anything to do with your work. I swear, are you stupid or something? I don't know how you always looked on the bright side of things, but I guess I could stand to take a page from your book.
Really? Thanks. Here, I was trying to cheer you up, and you wouldn't did it for me instead. Alright, I really better get going now. Have a great day, Munair.
And so the man in the white coat walked away. I'll never see him again. I was never meant to see him at all. I'll never even get to ask his name. But I can at least give him the salute he deserves. From that point on, everything else was the same. Just as I had made my way here, he too was now headed to his promised time. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. "4 p.m. My room, day 7. Thanks in part to our work the other day, we made it back another hour earlier today. Now we can really relax and wait for the Nemo series to get back." Huh, so you're early today, and here I thought you wouldn't be back yet. Why, whatever do you mean? Great work today, Nemo Santa. I was here all this time, totally. Well, I'm still not done just yet, but thanks. It's good to be back. Great work today, Nemo Santa. I'm surprised you're back a full 2 hours earlier than usual, though. Did something strange happen today? Yeah, kind of. It's a long story, and I can't get into the details. Nemo? Santa? No, I can't be sulking right now. I'm a leader, and a leader should own up to his mistakes. The truth is, I wasn't able to deliver a single present today, and Santa Claus, that should never have happened. But that's not the real issue. I know this may be rich this may be rich after coming this far, but Misaki, Mash, I failed to recognize that the two of you deserve to be Santa Claus every bit as much as I do. I want to right that wrong now, so I understand this may be a little too late, but would you be willing to deliver these remaining presents with me? Of course! Hell yeah! I'm ready to go after all this resting. Of course! Thank you both. Then let's get going. There's no time to waste. Make sure you dress warm and bring plenty of midnight snacks. It's going to be a long night. I've already got my stash all ready to go, of course. This kind of work is supposed to be fun after all. And once we're done with the deliveries, I have a little present for each of you as well. A present? I can't wait to open it. Can you tell us what it is? Sorry, you'll just have to be patient. The Holy Night comes but once a year, so these memories should make for precious gifts too. I will say that they're just something extra I found while I was guarding the warehouse, but I think for you two, they'll be the best gifts you've ever received. Gloves. I'm assuming. Thank you, Santa. Or no. It wasn't gloves. Oh my goodness, Nemo's giving me... Nemo! Dang, what a nice present. Nemo's gonna show up with a ribbon around himself.
まったく僕のマスターは本当に働き者だ。その誠実さには
Yes, he pulled a Kyuhime. Oh man, Kyuhime would wanna hijack being Santa just to do that too, huh? Not just for Valentine's Day.
暗い悪路を照らしてくれてありがとう。
Yay. Nemo Santa Ghetto. Lantern of Chaldea. What a nice gift. Okay, time for the year-end Santa party. I know, right? Like, come on, could have at least given us a grail. That would have been so good. So good. Oh well, no grail. Okay, in this year-end party, numerous Santas participate. Each will strengthen all enemies and allies when they enter and exit the field. Be careful when dismissing a certain Santa-related person appearing first, as the player's side will sustain damage or buffs when removed over a set number of turns when they leave. The final host of the year-end party possesses strong resistance to damage and intends to see the party through to the very end, so it's advised to ask the other participants to leave first. This'll be fine. Totally fine. And oops, almost brought the wrong person. I love Cammy. I'll change the essences afterwards. Ooh, non-evil single target though. Non-evil. Non-evil. Can I filter by that? I can't, can I? Dang. Non-evil. Non-evil. Dang, Vlad. Well, Stelful's adorable. You know, I'm gonna believe in the power of Stelful because funny. You don't mind me just choosing better essences. I wish I could have gotten a max one of these already. Oh well. Oh, oops. I meant to do this. Okay. Assassin Berserker Alter Ego. Dear. What is your alignment, Ku? Alter. Nope, you're evil. I mean, of course you're evil. So many of my first thoughts are just AoE. Or maybe fine with Stealthful. Oh yeah, I could have filtered by type. Oh well. Astolfo was basically an honorary Santa, so it'd be funny. All for the honorary Santa. Oh, this works decently. I mean, I could put quick support too instead. But nah, stealth should be fine. And wait, you know, I'm gonna change my essence out. I feel like using my other kaleidoscope. I know it's somewhere. Unless I'm already using it, then I'm blind. I think I'm blind. Yep, I'm blind. I have both. Or it says equipped. And equipped, yep. I'm using both. Oh man, I don't even remember what Prisma Cosmos even looks like. And I'm just gonna keep my Santa outfit. How painful can this be with the year-end Santa party? It'll be funny if a Stelfo does come out. Santa Altar, John Altar, Santa Lily. Santa Island Mask. Ugh.
トナカイに乗るトナカイさんお願いします
見守りたまえ
Oh, the fancy Ilya outfit. Gain resistance against AoE Noble Phantasm attacks, of course. Wonderful. Dang. It'll be fine. No fear, no pain.
運命をかけた戦いであれば熱を帯びなさいマルミアドワーズ
Increase Buster card effectiveness for all enemies and allies. Decrease attack for all enemies and allies. I don't like that. I'm not sure what the rose black key is. Unfortunately.
甘露でも味わいましょう甘露でも味わいましょう
Demon as well.
早炊きですねカレーエ
Oh, you lose a buff and some HP every 4 turns after defeating Santa Island Mask. Ew, disgusting.
運命をかけた戦いで
I don't like that. That is nasty. That is some super nasty work. And I'll just use one of them.
黄昏の時
燃えるなら
再び
おしず
Bonk.
邪魔です
最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は
I
我が
love
身
Cammy.
集う円卓の守護者たちラウンド・オブ・アーマロン
It's only one resistance to AoE, so let's see how much of a resistance it is.
急にゃた欲が残る正願だ
どうか安ら
There was no resistance.
愛は痛い
メリーアタック
Oh, that hurt. It'd be nice to be able to get rid of that status element. Oh well. Santum. Hey, Santum. What's up, Santum?
要するに接続
What do you do, Santum? Apply evade to all allies. Me. Santum. B health.
ありえざる妖精の王
果てに愛がないとお任せあれと
違法な
Ooh, you kill him first because you want You want him gone fast.
彼の手名言なる勝利を刻めラウンド・オブ・アーマロン
Oh,
愛の世界燃える宇宙望むすべてが可弁となる終焉
I love Cammy.
愛は痛いもの
Ooh, 200%.
癖が悪くてね。
Quetzalcoatl Samba, Altera Santa.
プレゼント for you
Wow, thank you for the buffs. This just looks insane. It's all craziness here. Oh my goodness. Will. Actually, what do you guys do? Let me stare real quick. Okay, quick. And guts.
燃えるなら押し
Okay, now to raise gauge. Yep, seems good.
圧倒しますお任せあれとまあらシューニャタ欲が残るは正解だ
Thank you, Cammy.
受け切れるかしら受け
Ah, thank you for the guts. How sweet of her.
愛は痛いもの
Oh man. Should have hit with
キャンディー
comma first. No, don't do that. And that's why I have Saber's self, because he wasn't invited to the party.
治療を再開いたしましょう
Mine's the one that's invited. Mine's the one that's canon.
ありえざる手に愛がない
Totally. That's how it works.
お任せあれと
The right Da Vinci command code increases your party's level phantasm strength that turn. Oh, dang.
勝利を刻めラウンドマーラ
That is a really good one.
欲が残るは正解
トレース
だ愛は痛いもの清潔に行くぞ一辺たりとも痛いぞ
Ouch. Santa Carna.
金のサンタは目が光る
Oh, sure hit. How sweet. How nice. You know, I appreciate a sure hit. When I'm the one who has it. Only if I have it.
果てに愛がな
Then
い
it's
とで
greatly
も
appreciated.
圧倒します欲望のままに愛の世界燃え
I'm very grateful for the guts.
望むすべてが可弁となるまあ終焉そこです愛は痛いもの
Oh no, she lived. Uh-oh. Well, this is gonna be chaos. Good thing for guts.
よしやるぞ123キャンディースターフォトンレイ
Bah. Yep, that could have been very bad. Ooh, Nightingale Santa. You do give me like the slightest bit of fear. And this one might as well. We're gonna go poof anyways. Just go all out.
運命をかけた戦いであれば早書きですカルウェナ
I wish it was 10% and not 5%. Oh, the 5% is gonna be haunting. Darn you, 5%.
燃えるならお静かに
Oh well. But yeah, I'll focus on you, Santa.
果てに愛欲望のままに下がっているように愛 愛の世界燃える宇宙望むすべては家電となる
You overkill?
痛いぞ
Wow, thank you for the present.
足を狙います
捉えられない
Goodbye, Cammy.
疾病負傷
And she's the worst one to be left with Astolfo.
戦線を離脱します戦線を離脱します
Let the chaos ensue. Who is Santa Carna gonna punch?
お腹空いて
Wow, thanks, Martha. How sweet of you. How so very kind.
ない僕はやるぜ
My invincible is useless at this point. Actually, Mash can take it. I believe in Mash.
トリックトリック
Thank you, Mash.
僕はやるぜ僕は
Let's
やるぜ
do... Nope. Okay, crit rate. And arts. Oh yeah, he doesn't. So that'd be fine. Because he's only single target, right? Unlike some of the other scarier Santas.
巨人ここに捕らえたりオッケー
Like, just in case he lives.
待ってますまっついてます攻撃してます
Oh wait, Astolfo did that thing anyways. The seal.
せーのトルネード
暗い夜道も安心
一斉たりとも
大丈夫痛いとこないそうですか
Oh, and he's terror stunned anyway, that's fine. The thought of being stunned by Astolfo is just too funny.
だよ
Like, oh my goodness, Astolfo, you're so terrifying. I hate that. I hate that so much. It would have been nice to have all arts, but no, no all arts for me.
お返しをしなくてもね
So sad.
トリックトリック
So, so very sad.
仕方ないね君たちはいいともそうかいいいともたまにはこうしてみようしょうがね自分でも驚くどうだい
Thank you, Lady Avalon.
真のサンタは目が光る
清潔に
お腹空いてない
清潔に
Just a bit longer. Oh yeah, year-end party host. I see. That's fine. Year-end party host.
お返しをしなくてはねどうか絡まりませんようにオッケーはいは
Oh, he's gonna resist everything though. Okay.
ーいルルカーのカリゴランテよーしチェスト何よガリガリやろうクリスマスプレゼント
あの辺りか
I hate that black girl's key.
害あるものを打ち砕く。失礼。アサルトメリス。
I know, right? Who could resist Astolfo? Astolfo's the greatest.
あともう少しそう連絡して。
Oh.
お任せ。
Oh, Santa, that is horrifying. Wow, how nice of you, Santa. What a great gift you're giving.
感じるといいさ。僕の必殺技。
Just because why not?
出る時が来たかす。遠い楽園、開かれた希望。香るひとひらを送りましょう。兆しを抱いて歩みなさい。
Thank you, Lady Avalon.
それはすべての傷、すべての怨恨を癒す。我らが
Nash is so cute in her idol outfit.
ロードキャメロット。
And at the very least, he can take down Santa Martha.
理性のない時もある。行くぞ。ウルトラカリゴランセ。はいこれ招待状。何？
Arts. Yummy.
走行支援を要請する。君が奇跡を信じるなら冒険はどこまでも打ち届けよう。俺はホーリーランローチラス。
おやおや、これはいけない。
Merry
アイ
Christmas.
ドル活動。
And then there was one, Astolfo.
疾病負傷地上の害すべてを許したい。バイリー
Okay, being defeated by Nightingale, that's fine.
ちょっと多すぎる。
Honestly, just, like, Astolfo deserves it. Like, that feels like a canon ending.
あ溢れちゃいました。
Arts for me too.
運命をかけた戦いであれば早がけですよ。
Yummy, yummy arts.
美しきこの花。果てに愛がないとでも？もうお任せ。
Actually, wait, let me stare at them a little bit. He doesn't really scare me that much, but just in case.
最終果てに愛がないとでも？はじめ。お任せあれと。違法の国、時の終わり。慣れと剣は彼の手。
That's so mean.
勝利を刻め。
You can never get rid of the black keys. Forever haunting.
たまにはノリノリで行っちゃいますか。夏の大学を今あなたにギュンギュンギュン。問題ありません。慣れておりますので。愛は痛いもの。ナス、次の配達先は座標を動くな。フックショット。
Well, Santa, you're by yourself now. Party in full swing. Oh yeah, this will be fine, completely fine.
ありえ燃えるなら押し付けに。最果ての島、罪の都。最後の竜は我が胸に。集え、円卓の守護者たち。ラウンドオブアーバル。たまにはノリノリで行っちゃいますか。
Who's the text that appears after I beat him?
輝き。あ、いいよ。不思議状態。
Oh, that was a big heal.
要請接続。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。
But joke's on Nemo, even with that big heal, it doesn't mean anything.
運命をかけた戦いであれば。
All the events, like, on the shorter side, so it's not too bad if you want to catch up to it.
カルウェナ。
果てに愛がないとでも
Wait, there's a Da Vinci card.
下がって黄昏の時
燃える
再び
のをお静かに
輝き違法な仕事
But oh, the grind is real if you wanna open up the lotto boxes. I still gotta open up a bunch.
名言なり勝利を刻めラウンドオーバー
Luckily, there's like 3 days left.
マーラシューニャタ欲が残るは熱いがるだ
The party's over. Oh, I wanna play more. I'm going back to the engine room for now. I need to tend to my patients. Don't forget to make your exchanges at the shop. I won't, Baker, I promise. It was chaotic until the end. Yes, it was. Look forward to next year, Misaki.
何の
Aw, how sweet.
魔王
And then my buffs appear.
どうですか
Happy ending. Like, congratulations! Now lose your buffs. How nice! Oh my goodness, it's not like I need those buffs or anything. Imagine liking buffs and needing buffs. Ta-da! And now to give some pulls to Tez. Only a few to Tez. I say as I throw at others as well. Hey, Bima, take this. Eat this, Bima. I got a reality marble, which sounds so good. Like, it would be nice. And I like Cuckoo. Well, I'm giving everyone, actually. Because I have issues. I like the thought of getting multiples. Archer. Hi, Robin Hood. Hey, Matcha. Happy holidays, Matcha. I already got Nemo. I went for him. I gave him my daily pull. Everyone gets a daily pull. Even if I have them already. Hello, Atlas Institute. Heck, I wouldn't mind getting those craft essences in the back. They're pretty. All got to be like that, though. Can roll hundreds of times to get nothing. It took me 198 pulls to get my Kita-san black card in Uma Musume. Oh my goodness, it hurts so much. Hey, Fuma. And not a stare. Who's next? Caster. Zhang Jue. Hello, sir. More BB, please. I wish. BB was so nice during this event. Oh, it's an archer. Sugitani Senjubo. Hey, Sugitani. What's up, my dude? I would be happy if Burrito Mart came home. If only. Oh yeah, the glitch looked cool. And spicy mapo tofu. I see a saber. Hey, Fergus. Dang. Oh, you're putting the video up Monday? Nice. Here you go, Tess. Take these tickets. I'm also gonna give you some quartz, too. I'll get up to 10. Because I don't trust my luck in games right now. Like heck, I might have used all my luck with that one single pull for Nemo earlier this week. Hello, Ushiwakamaru. Lost a 50-50 in Robella instead of Girls Front Lane 2, and then got her almost at pity. Ooh, you narrowed it down to 60. Or a little over 60 of them. Dang. Elixir of Love. Author, the Noble Phantasms has basically no changes. Which is still over 100. Ooh, gold. Hi, Siegfried. I like your wife. I think I already have him at NP5. Berserker. Hello, Kiyohime. We were talking about you earlier tonight. Lancer. Haiku. Supku. Yo, Tez, you wanna come home? Oh my goodness, it's Ku again. Long time no see you, Ku. I wandered in a circle. Darius. Hello, Darius III. Okay, and now to switch over to the single pools. Up until I reach the 10. Quartz. And then I can be good and wait till the next banners. Hello, Inshun. Like, I'm still gonna give my daily pulls. But oh, there's hope in the world. Woohoo! Last one. Hydra Dagger. Tez, you want a Hydra Dagger? No? You're fine. I end with Boudica. What's fine ending with Boudica. She cute. Lovely, lovely Boudica. And then there's so much farming later on tonight. Or actually not even tonight. Once I switch FGO back to my phone. Yay for even more farming and farming and farming and farming and farming. Up until the event ends in a few days. That's like a decent amount of time left. Gosh darn you, Tez. Hiss.
お疲れ様です、マスター。
Well, for this, I've opened up
メンテナンスは
8 boxes so far.
どんなに回しても故障しないから安心して。
But that's on me for not using the craft essence.
お疲れ様です、マスター。複数ある物品の管理には慣れています。
Yep.
お薬ってとても種類が多いんです。
I haven't been boosting my craft essence drops.
複数ある物品の管理には慣れています。はい。大事に使って。
Oh my goodness, you're at 110 or 120. Dang.
複数ある物品の管理には慣れています。お薬ってとても複数ある物品の
On the
管理
bright
には慣れ
side,
て
the
います。
shop's been
はい。
decent.
大事に使ってください。 大事に使ってくださいね。物資規定量確かにいただきま
Actually, wait, let me just go back to the shop.
良い子のお疲れ様ですマスター。痛い
Roll
ところがあったらすぐに言ってくださいね。
You got 47 tickets. Nice. So many. So many. How many boxes does that mean?
良い子のマスターにプレゼントだ。
Maybe I'll start being good and bring that one craft essence. But I've just been using the Bond craft essence. I know it's bad. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I've been doing it nonetheless. And that's why my Santa outfit is what, level 8 or 9? And everything else is just cursed. Oh gosh, imagine 3 turning. I've been taking like, what, 5 to 6 turns? Because I'm just raising bonds with everyone who I feel like. Slowly getting people to level 5 bond. That's why they're all being sorted by bond. Like, these are the ones that are currently being bond. Actually, no, that's a lie. I forgot. I changed it up. Oops. It almost was the one. At this point, a decent amount of them got to bond level 10. I mean 5. Oh my god, not 10. I wish 10. So woohoo, look at all of them getting up to 5, and then I switched them out. These are the ones I gotta work on to get to 5. And it's mainly the higher rarity ones. But they're almost there for everyone bond 5, so then that way I can get all the interludes. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna save Santa for last. Like, sorry, Santa. Like, Santa, you're adorable. But I'm a jerk. I'm mean. I'm evil like that. But yeah, that's fine. More farming later.
先輩食堂へ急ぎましょう。マルタさんビーマさんゴルドルフ新所長までも達成で達成感が
Maybe I'll be good and put him in then.
私は何度でも
Starting tomorrow. Tonight I'm still gonna be
お疲れ
mean.
様でした先輩
Like, there's no particular reason why I'm being mean to Santa. Which is the worst part, because he was nice enough to let me summon him as his regular Nemo self, but no. Oh, true, he would be good for 90++, because AoE and Miss Caster. Yeah, starting tomorrow, I'll be nicer to them. Tonight, no. Tomorrow, sure. And then I'll see how far I can get his bond up. Considering he hates me right now. Sorry, Santa. That's my bad. Maybe that's why the others don't want us to come home. Oh, he still has a pilgrimage festival buff. Hey, good for him. Oh man, though, using them would mean raising their skills too. Which I guess I could get to at least 4. Or I could be kinder and raise them more. At the very least, Santa, cause Santa, Christmas. All for that Christmas miracle. But that's for tomorrow me. Tonight me's still gonna be mean to Santa. With the boss of Nemo, Castoria, and Oberon, he can one-shot the boss on 90++. Dang! Okay, that is very impressive. Holy cow. Like, good for him. It might be fun to play around with a 3 turn team. But I guess that'll depend on if I feel like being good or not. Because I want to raise a Santa outfit. It's so close to being maximum at this, like, already. And the goal is to max it out if I can. And then that way I can never touch it ever again. After this Christmas season, it's gonna sit all pretty in the closet, being level 10, covered in all the gunk. Okay, it's on the skill order. Oh man, I only used the spreadsheet earlier for knowing when the drops were. Knowing which days to go harder for. Which I'm glad that this is the one that I need the most, considering how little of these convergers I have. I also like the caster pieces. Those are really good too, from earlier. But oh wells, I do need skill up materials too. And yeah, just a few more days. Plenty of time if you wanna go through it. Story easy, it's not held back by progression. Still no shiny Noibat, sheesh! That was the most stubborn, huh? Right when you're gonna start progression again, it's gonna show up. Which would be nice, actually. There's hope. FGO's event's too grindy. I mean, you don't have to go for the store. The event itself isn't held back by progression for materials. You can literally just play right through it. And then everything else will just be a bonus at that point. Or farm until you get enough materials for Santa. Luckily for this Santa, you just buy from the shop. And he's not even that expensive. He just costs some ships for Noble Phantasms up. Regular thingies for coins. And then if you want to be good and get these things too. But they're not like super expensive. Like I got all these so far with just farming without the craft essence for drops. Ooh, bond level 14 for Space Ishtar, nice. I want to go back to bonding my arc, but I'm being good. And giving others some love right now. But once everyone else is up to bond level 5, Arc's going back on the team. Same for Jason. Jason also needs more bond. Bond, 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 bond. Let's see how many I can get to level or bond 5 before the event ends. Oh, it's gonna be so nice switching back to my phone later on. I can just laze around in bed, playing. I'll just get the transfer code up right after stream so then I can be semi-lazy. And ooh! Jason up to bond 10 yesterday, nice. More love for Jason. I wish I took note of how many bonds I got up so far. I at least got maybe like over 6 to bond 5 so far for this Christmas event. Yeah, so far I think. Because I switched them out a few times already. At first I was using Koyanskaya guys with that one essence that boosts animal traits. But then I switched over to general. And then I'll switch back again. And then maybe I'll get lucky and be able to max up that one card. Marine is too cute.
自己責任で
Cute! Yeah, he sings. Which is adorable. Oh, I appreciate that. I've only had that happen like maybe one other time. Yeah, that was too cute. Like, that's a rare one. Thank you, Nemo. Thank you for serenading us in the end. Pat pat.
マスターメリクリマリンサンタですキャプテンと交代制にしてもらったんだうわチケットたくさん持ってる早く回して
Not sure if any of the other ones would sing. But luckily I noticed that one other time. It was cute, it was sweet. No test tonight, but it's okay. Siegfried decided to say hello and that's fine. I got to tell him that I like his wife. That's a fun one. And hey, there's still some time for Kirby, so I'ma eat some cheese and crackers. I'm too lazy to warm anything up proper. Cheese and crackers are good enough. That's healthy enough. Cheese is healthy, I think. I'll specifically eat goat cheese, plain goat cheese. Maybe if I decide to walk a little bit further, I can grab some honey, but nah. Crackers good, cheese good. So with that being said, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gacha luck. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Woohoo! Cheese, please. Cheese is too good. I should buy some flavored cheese. I should be fancier.